What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today we got an Omeezy video. Well, this is like the second video of today, but the video name is Everybody and Their Mama Want to Be a Streamer Now. And that's nothing but true. Everybody wants to be one. Athletes want to be one. Rapper want to be one. I want to be one. Friends want to be one. Everybody wants to be one. They're making big money. You sitting at home, walking around, doing what you want to do, and you're getting paid for it. Getting paid for watching videos on the stream, getting paid for playing games, doing everything you really want to do. Everything you did as a kid, you can basically get paid to do as an adult. That's basically why I want to do stuff like this. This is why I started making content in the first place. By the way, go check out the main channel, Hemi Boys TV. It's going to be on the screen right here. Also, go check out the Twitch down in the bio. Well, not in the bio, in the description section. You guys have fun over there. I make car content, stuff like that. This is my second channel, reaction channel. Going to be doing gaming, stuff like that. So you guys have fun watching my videos. I like making them. I sit here and just watch random stuff all day, so why not make reaction content? Enough of me yapping. This is my video, but don't want to hold y'all no longer. Let's get into this thing. I like Omeezy videos, so I'm going to go ahead and like that up.
I'm having so much fun this summer. It's going to be the greatest off-season of all time. Yeah. I'm having my own podcast without doing nothing. People are out here asking me questions.
This is what streamers do, right?
Should I start streaming?
Oh,
He
God,
on TikTok
no.
Live.
Please, no.
ISO Speed. Kaisenet. Man, help your brother out, man. I want to start.
Please, let's
Why not?
Because we have 4 kids.
Why
and
not?
A lot of other responsibilities.
I've seen them how they do it. They're actually really good.
I'm sure.
Engaging. They're very good.
I'm very sure. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's not right for you.
Why is that right for me?
Because it's just too
Do you know how
much.
much money they make?
I
Oh
think
my
you're
gosh.
okay.
No. They make a lot of money, baby.
Please just, no.
Baby.
Now you're sitting on the timeline, scrolling. You see another Love Island clip. You see the Kevin Durant trade, but also you.
Love Island has the whole world in shambles right now. Everybody talking about Love Island. Everybody. Doesn't matter who it is. Everybody's talking about Love Island. The title of this video really should be Everybody and Their Mama Want to Watch Love Island. That show is doing numbers right now. I heard it had more numbers than the NBA Finals. That's crazy. A TV show about that type of stuff has more viewers than the NBA Finals. Crazy work. Never seen it before.
Notice that everybody is streaming. Everybody wants to stream. What is up with streaming? The streaming landscape has changed from its early inceptions of Justin TV. No longer are people sitting on their computers playing World of Warcraft or whatever other silly game. No longer are the faceless creators reacting to their favorite YouTubers' videos. No, streaming has become the mainstay and the main way that people are conveying their content onto these mainstream platforms. And to be honest with you, streaming has opened up some different heights that I would argue no other form of content has ever opened up to. I mean, literally just this past weekend, Kaisenet is with LeBron James locking in streams at the AMP house.
And no particular day, would you?
You know what's crazy about Kai Cenat? I remember back in the day, I used to see clips of Kai. He was in a red room, and then there was like a rat in the room. I remember that was the first clip that I ever seen of Kai, and it was on TikTok. And after that, I was like, all right, I got to see who this guy is. I remembered him from doing pranks in his college. I don't know where he went to college at. I think he's from New York, but I don't know where he went to college at. And I remember seeing him like ding dong ditch pranks and stuff like that. It was around the time, it was like 2020, 2021, something like that. But I think it was before he started streaming. I seen clips of him. I recognized his face and realized, damn, this guy is really doing like big numbers right now. Then I started doing like random content and stuff. I started posting random videos on TikTok. Blew up off of that. Got million view videos, 100,000 view videos, hundreds of thousands of views on every platform, million view video on every platform. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep going with this. And now here I am making a reaction channel. Seeing all these guys doing it, I was like, all right, let me go ahead and start making some content.
Ever come on an official stream?
For sure. It's time. We gotta tap in.
It's time?
Yeah, it's time. We
So
gotta tap in.
I can beat your ass in Madden.
No, you ain't gonna do that.
Oh, all right. right.
Yeah, but we gonna get down.
We gonna get down. All right, say less.
And he's impressing rising NBA star Victor Wembanyama on stream as well. I mean, you would think that Victor Wembanyama, who was in the presence of Tom Brady and LeBron James while doing the podcast, would be smiling about that, but no, because he was on.
And Kai just a young nigga doing it. The young nigga's dream. He's doing everything that we always wanted to do. I think like through this YouTube shit, as I start doing more and being more consistent and growing a fan base and an audience and stuff like that, there's a lot of different people I want to collab with. Of course, my big three, well, big four, people that I've been watching since I was in high school, freshman year, sophomore year, even 8th grade, stuff like that. I want to collab with DDG, So Illuminati, Funny Mike, Cash Nasty, Flight Reacts. I know I said 5, but right there, those ones right there, 100% collabs I want to do in the future. 100%. I will get there. We will get there. 100% we're going to get to the point where we can collab with those guys. But it's just seeing stuff like that is inspirational. Like all the stuff that Kai is doing right now, NBA players, football players. Don't tell me that's Steve Harvey right there. This video is going to be long. I'm going to just be yapping this whole entire video. This is more of like an inspirational video. Video that I want to watch, talking about streamers and stuff. Start streaming again, so might as well watch something like this.
Presence of Tom Brady and LeBron James while doing the podcast would be smiling about that.
Steve Harvey got hair
because
now?
he was on Kai Cenat stream. He was cheesing from ear to
Wait, Steve Harvey got hair now. Is this Steve Harvey? Wait a minute. Y'all can't see it. Is this Steve Harvey? There ain't no way Steve Harvey got hair right now. He got a whole ass hairline. This motherfucker was bald 3 months ago. I swear I just seen a clip of Steve Harvey. He was bald as shit. There's no way he got hair, a beard, and a stash. He always had the stash, but he got like the Trump toupee on or something. There's no way Steve Harvey got hair right now. I'm tripping out.
while doing the podcast would be smiling about that, but no, because he was on Kai Cenat stream, he was cheesing from ear to ear.
And it's the guy with the front row seat.
Yeah, you on stream, bro.
You better check it.
Motherfucker tall as shit. Oh my god.
So last night he used him.
I'll be talking about this
Honestly,
YouTube
nothing
Premium. I
better
know
than when a guy
somebody's gonna bring
breaks
it
this
up.
out.
When all of these people come out.
Or being DDG, who is getting literal rock star treatment, or iShowSpeed getting the rock
DDG
treatment.
is
It seems
crazy
like
too, man.
streaming
The
is
run
opening
he's
up
been on
doors
since
and
like 2015
avenues
is
that weren't
crazy.
normally possible when
think he
you
started YouTube in
uploaded your
2014.
8-minute YouTube video, or you made
think it
your
really
little
started
short-form
blowing up, like,
TikTok
end of
videos.
2015,
Streaming is doing something that
2016.
it's never done before. It's even making other famous people in different industries, like the music entertainment industry, think about switching their careers. And maybe that's because there's something to it that, like, you know, you don't have all the restrictions that you once did with a label, or you have the ability to drop.
Matter of fact, talking about DDG, So Illuminati flight and all that, where the hell is So Illuminati at? He ain't streaming in like 2 weeks. He probably dipped off again. It don't make no sense, man.
Whatever you want to say.
It's been hard being a So Illuminati fan. It's been hard. He ain't fed motherfuckers with content in years. He come back for like not even a month, a couple weeks, and then ain't dropped nothing else. And then post a gym pic in the gym with his girl. That's the only content we got. Gym pic. Don't make sense.
Whatever you want to, not have this gangster act, not be stuck on this strict regimen, and just ultimately can have fun talking to your community, being your real personal selves, and still making a hell of a lot of money.
I want to start doing. I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna stop doing music. I'm gonna start streaming.
For real? No, don't do that. Then they're gonna blame me.
We can swap lives, all of
No,
us.
no, no, no,
We'll
they're-
start making music, you stream.
Don't do that. They're gonna. Wait, when's the album drop, bro?
I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna start streaming.
No, don't do that. They're gonna get mad at me.
Wait,
please.
hold on, yeah.
No, they're gonna kill
This
us.
looks bad.
No, please.
I'm telling you.
When you drop it down.
Done rap just like I want to just start streaming. I want cause y'all live like a cool life. Y'all go everywhere every day.
But
Y'all
you-
got cats walking around this bitch. Type of crazy
But you
stuff.
live a crazy life.
Well, I know.
And you got some fucking bangers.
Well, shit, bro. It's a good thing that you did, because
Hey,
that's
Thug came a long way. I remember when people in like middle school, Stoner came out when I was in middle school. I don't know if y'all know about Stoner. real people who've been listening to Thug for a long time know Stoner. The first song he had that blew up, it goes like, I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner. Yeah. When that song came out, that was a banger. But people used to make fun of Young Thug for the way he sounds, stuff like that. I remember DJ Academics back in the day, specifically DJ Academics. I've been watching DJ Academics for a long time, right? I'm talking about my middle school days. I'm talking about like 2014, 2013 type shit. I remember DJ Academics used to call this motherfucker like a juicy fruit, and he walk around like a walking STD or something. I don't know, a flexible gyrate. He used to have so many jokes about Thug, Rich Homie Quan, R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. But he used to have so much jokes about all of them, and it used to be the funniest shit ever hearing him clown on Thug, Birdman. Sometimes he would clown Wayne. He would clown Rich Homie Quan, all them, man. Basically, everybody that was in Cash Money, he was calling them flexible, saying all this random stuff about him. It was hilarious.
And you got some fucking bangers.
Well, shit, bro. It's a good thing that you did, because that shit ended up, you know what I mean, panning out, to say the least.
Hell no, there's more money in this shit, bro. I should be doing what y'all doing.
You think? Nah. No, I don't know. There are rare,
get like y'all,
rare
man.
cases.
Now, Devin Booker could be trolling because even though he's stuck in the abyss that is the Phoenix Suns organization, he did just sign a 2-year, $150 million extension, and that is an insane amount of money. But I believe that he believes that he has to put in much more work, much harder work than the average streamer does. And if you look at the lifestyles that some of these content creators, some of these streamers are now living, it may seem like it equals up to the lifestyle of an NBA player with just a little bit less overhead. I mean, Aiden Ross just literally bought a $25 million estate. We've seen Kai Cenat's watch collection. We've seen all these streamers' cars, and they are starting to literally live like these rappers, these
it's
ball
crazy,
players,
like the consistency in how
without
far these
having
guys
all
came,
the
man.
restrictions. And now they're even starting to get to the point where the IG groupies and the IG baddies who used to just be reserved for rappers and, you know, basketball players, football players, or whatever the case may be, are now starting to migrate over into the streaming world and participate with them. Now, I will say for a lot of these people, this is a kind of a misguided step. There's been a lot of backlash for some of these rappers or entertainers hopping into the streaming lane as of late because, honestly, they're just not good at it.
That's a good angle. Ain't nobody on there, Brandon. It says 0 views. No, he got 27.
Hey, man, I seen this goofy shit with Young Miami. I don't know what the... I'm skipping this. I don't even... It was like cringe. Nah, I ain't skipping it. Hey, man. She knows some shit about Diddy. She was fucking with Diddy before he got arrested. Yeah. Young Miami knows something. She knows something about Diddy that we don't know about. Look at her. And now she trying to blow up. She was one of Diddy's concubines and shit. She knew exactly what Diddy was doing. Look at her. And look at the way Omeezy looking at him right now. Looking at her. This is Reacception right now. Look at Omeezy. What's up, nigga? But, motherfucker looking at me. What you looking at? For sure. But yeah, Young Miami, I don't know. She probably got that Diddy oil through on her. Once or twice. You know he did. He was a freak. Y'all know that.
Talking to ourselves.
No, I know. Where you at? Outside at Warehouse Room, getting drunk.
Sitting around looking at a phone, saying,
I was about to say that. I don't know why anybody would just get on live, go on the phone, right? Where my phone at? They would just, it's in my pocket. They would just be on the phone. Imagine me on live right now like this. Y'all finna watch this shit? Watch this. Y'all finna watch this? Y'all finna watch me? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, whoop whoop whoop. For sure, for sure. Yeah. Whoop whoop whoop. For sure, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, I was just on the phone type shit.
Chat, what we doing, chat?
Would y'all really watch
is
that?
Probably the worst way of streaming. Like
That's how they be getting on stream too.
001.
Every celebrity that's been on stream, whether it's TikTok Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live, Twitch, whatever, they all like this. Whole time. That's the most annoying stream
101,
ever.
whatever you want to say. But everybody doing it
Sometimes
for a
I'll
bag
hop in
chase,
a line and see some
honestly,
stupid
is
shit like
going
that.
to end up falling flat. Now, this isn't a new concept in this world. We've seen people from different various niches see that other content creators are having fun in different niches, or other celebrities are having fun in different niches, and they decide to dip their toe in it. They also see people having success, but most times that they don't see is that a lot of people aren't having success when they do this. You remember the podcasting era from about a year or two ago when everybody in their mama had a podcast? Think about how many of those podcasts are still here to this day. Think about how many of those
It was
podcasts are
oversaturated.
actually successful.
A lot of
because
podcasts
the
were just
same
trash, too.
podcasts that were successful back then and
It got like podcasting was where streaming is right now, where everybody in the world wanted to have a podcast. Everybody, like during that 2020 time frame when the world shut down and you couldn't really do much, you couldn't really go outside, so people bought whole setups. People spent their whole stimmies and stuff on mics, cameras, laptops, computers, everything, and they just sat in their house talking with their friends, creating podcasts, and a lot of them were boring. A lot of them were boring, a lot of them were trash, and not many of them survived because it was what it was. A lot of them were trash. Like, I sat there and watched a lot of different podcasts during that time period. 2020, beginning of 2020 to like 2022, I feel like was the real podcast area. And really, there was only a couple good ones. A lot of them still pop up here and there, and some of them do have viral clips and stuff like that, but a lot of them just phased out over time.
Are still successful to this day. That means that those that decided to enter the game late because they saw it was some sort of fun, or they thought they had a thought-provoking conversation, realized quick, fast, in a hurry that either they're not entertaining, not thought-provoking, and there wasn't a lot of money in it. Now, I will say that is a little bit different, though, in the general content creation space, because there is a lot of money in it. Forbes put out their top 50 creators of 2025, ranking them by earnings, and you would be surprised at how many of the content creators that we know and love from them by earnings.
Wisdom K? Damn. That motherfucker just be putting on clothes too. $5 million. He's worth $5 million right now. Or he's earned $5 million. Wisdom K? Nara Smith. I don't know. No name. Speed, $20 million. To think Speed was that dude crashing out in a basement every day. Now he one of the most loved streamers ever. That's crazy, man. That's inspirational right there. I'm not gonna lie, but stuff like that is inspirational.
Earnings, and you would be surprised at how many of the content creators that we know and love from the streaming and YouTube generation era, whatever the case may be, actually made that list. But I will say that the bag shouldn't be the only reason why you rush into this content creation game. That's why a lot of these people fizzle out or end up doing some of the stupidest shit on the internet to be broadcasted in front of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people on a daily basis. And I think it's cool all in all, but at some point you have to realize that you are still
Fuzi's character is crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy.
You are yourself, and that's why you see content
And I
creators
really
like
don't know
Dabo
which one is
doing these
genuine.
humiliation rituals where his girlfriend literally humiliates him for content, and then even on the flip side where his girlfriend gets emotional on camera because she only got into this content creation game in order to escape poverty.
Like my dad never guided me. He never guided me. He never knew what was going on in my life. He never knew nothing about us. Like, he was just there. He was just inconsistent and just there. That's why I feel like I really have a lot to learn because my dad wasn't got one fucking life.
I guess that's the reason why she was twerking in the Ice Spice video underage, or, you know, admits to using Dabo in this humiliation content, which there's a whole bunch of colorism conversations that go into that conversation, but ultimately she is willing to humiliate a man and potentially look promiscuous or whatever the case may be, not caring about her digital footprint, all for the sake of this streaming and internet money. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about a lot of these people because honestly, most of them will fail. Just like I talked about with the podcast generation or the TikTok generation, or hell, even the YouTube generation. Most people aren't entertaining enough to continue.
I'm not gonna lie, I was part of that TikTok generation. I got a lot of views, a lot of reach. I'm talking about millions of views a month. And honestly, it kind of fell off because I fell off of posting. I don't really post that much on TikTok anymore. I'm starting to get back into it, doing my content with my automotive side of things. But honestly, I fell off a lot. I took like a year plus off of posting on TikTok, and it really hurt my reach a lot. Like to the point where I still get videos that hit over a couple thousand. Like one of my recent videos hit like over 70K, but like it's nothing how it used to be before. Like I was hitting hundreds like every other day, a couple 100,000 like every other day, hit after hit after hit. But I fell off of it. But Instagram, YouTube, that's a different thing. I hit a lot of like numbers on Instagram and TikTok, Instagram and YouTube. But I get money off of TikTok too. Like even though I didn't post for like a year, I still get money off of TikTok. So I mean, that's a good thing.
Continuously maintain in one space. That's why they keep revolving into the next one and the next one to cling on to whatever they have. Young Miami is literally hopping on.
Honestly, I wouldn't be posting on TikTok right now if I wasn't getting paid.
We have ever seen in modern times. But I think that that's a reflection of her music career as well. After the whole breakup with JT and the City Girl shtick being done, she's pretty much done musically.
She went from being one of the most popular female artists to being Diddy's concubine. I would never get over that. I never get over that. It is wild work.
To the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Another reason why a lot of them won't continuously be successful, they'll ultimately fail, is because they think that streaming has to be tied to a man. And I'm specifically talking about the women in this conversation. They end up going down this path of continuously be putting in these situations to be sexualized for a male audience that doesn't necessarily want them, until they end up crying on camera like Cooking with Kaya the other week, because now she's receiving so much hate and backlash from people who are calling her out for what she's doing. Treating streaming like OnlyFans is not the way to go. You have to actually build an audience as opposed to shaking ass with your hand out, like JT said. And ultimately, the skills don't transfer. Yeah, we like to see Giannis play basketball. Yeah, we like to see, I don't know, all these other hoopers shoot jump shots, or football players catch balls or whatever. That does not then translate into being a good streamer. You have an audience based off of your athletic gifts, or maybe your rapping ability, but the ability to maintain an audience's attention. We like to see Giannis play basketball. Yeah, we like to see, I don't know, all these other hoopers shoot jump shots, or football players catch balls or whatever. That does not then translate into being a good streamer. You have an audience based off of your athletic gifts, or maybe your rapping ability, but the ability to maintain an audience's attention span for your 3-hour streams 4 times a week, a lot of people don't have that. And then ultimately, you're inconsistent as hell too, because I've seen a lot of players do these things in the off season and then spend the whole regular season not streaming, not creating content. There's no clips about you, none of that stuff, and somebody will come in and take that attention span. I'm glad that streaming has gone to total new heights and stuff like that. You know, I'm seeing Aiden Ross with Donald Trump, or Sneeko with Mayor Adams on stream, and while these might be places that we don't think that streaming should be just yet, especially because those two guys don't know how to handle those conversations, it seems as if not only are streamers recognizing their power, but the powers that be are recognizing the powers of streaming, and they both might be grifting off each other, but this seems to be a legitimate place, space, and category for content creation that is bigger than just the desk. It's no longer just the...
I really like what they started doing with IRL content, and the reason why I like it, because IRL content's been around for a very long time, but the reason why I like IRL content is because of the type of content that I want to do. And a lot of like desktop streamers switched over to IRL streams, and they paved the way for people to actually start doing cool stuff outside of their room on their desk. And that's the type of stuff that I want to do eventually on this channel, and even on my primary channel, my main channel. I want to do a lot of IRL content that has to do with automotive. So I really, really like where streaming is going right now, and it's very inspirational, especially seeing people like iShowSpeed, DDG, Illuminati, Flat Reacts, all these people you grew up watching still making content and now flourishing with the live stream content. It's crazy. So Illuminati, if you ever see this video, you need to hop back into the streaming game, man. What are we doing? It's been like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Get the IRL content you said you was finna drop, man. That's it for this video. Make sure y'all comment down below, hit that sub button, press that like, share it with somebody, follow the main channel, Hemi Boys TV. It'll be somewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna put it right here. Follow the main channel. Follow me on Twitch. Gonna be live streaming again soon. So y'all have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you beautiful people later. Bye.